Welcome to another video on the Schooly Portal Management. In this video, we shall be walking through taking attendance. I am currently logging as a super user. And as a super user, you must set up the attendance group. Firstly, we need to create an attendance group where we will add form teachers. You click on the groups. I have already created an attendance group, as you can see. Let me open the attendance group. The attendance group name is attendance entry. You can give it any name you prefer. Then, in the available permission, make sure that from the left permission list, you select attendance, can add attendance, can change attendance, can delete attendance, can view attendance. Then, under the student detail, make sure you add the student detail, that is, can view student detail. Under student detail, when you scroll down, you will see student detail. There are several permissions there. Ensure you add the student detail, can view student details. Once you've added all these 5 permissions, you can save. Then you need to go to the users and search out for the user that you want to add to the attendance group. This should be a form teacher. Let's say we want to add Biola. Biola is one of the users on this application. You can see that currently Biola does not have a staff user. So we just click on Biola, then go to the permission, make Biola a staff status, then select, you would have seen the list of the groups you've created. Select attendance entry, add it to Biola's permission, then you can save. With this teacher can view attendance and take student attendance. You need to only add your form teachers, the teachers that have class they manage. Now that we have created the attendance group and added a staff to that attendance group, let us log in as a staff that has an attendance permission. I am currently logging now as a teacher, Michael, that has 3 students currently in the class and with attendance permission. So all the teacher needs to do is to take attendance. Click on take attendance, and this will take the user straight to the staff portal. On the staff portal, you can see attendance. So this teacher is the form teacher of SS3 in this demo application. I am currently logging as a teacher with attendance permission. Now I can view all the list of attendance in the whole school. Of course, I can view all the list of attendance taken for the whole school, but I'm concerned with my class, which is SS3. So I click on SS3, I can see the list of all attendance that have been taken this term for my class. So these are the list. You can see the student username, the name, the first name and the last name of the student, then the attendance date. I can filter by classes. Now I filter for my class. Then I can search attendance by the student username or the first name or the last name. Let's assume I want to search for Olu, for instance. I click search, you can see all the attendance of that particular student. So we can return back to the list of the whole attendance or still go back to our filter class, and we can of course search by the student ID. I want to search for a student with this ID, for instance. So we can see the list of attendance taken so far for that particular student. Now we want to add new attendance to our class. New attendance to our class. So to take a new attendance, we can clear the filter and then see all, check for our class. So let's take a new attendance. You click on the student ID like I have done, then filter by your class. You can see the list of all the students in your class. You can take it one after the other, or you can search for a particular student that you call and then save it. So I select this student and it returns the database ID of that student. then I don't need to concern myself with whose name is this and all that. And if I must, you can just go straight and click the save button. The save button is not going to say because you have not entered the attendance data, it's going to return this error, but it has pushed out the name of that student you are taking attendance for. So you can see that it's actually Ogu Precious. You are taking the attendance. You can pick the term, pick the session rather, pick the term, and then pick the attendance date. Picking the attendance date enables you to even mark previous attendance. So please note that you can mark previous attendance. However, if you are marking the attendance, for instance, want to mark attendance of the 4th of October today, then the date that the attendance was recorded will actually be captured in the database also. So let's go ahead and mark for morning, afternoon. For the assigned signature, you can indicate your name there just for the record, or you leave it blank, then save. With this, we have successfully taken attendance for that day. That is the way you will do for each of the students. It returns you to your student list. Just take attendance for the next student. Click on the search button, pick the student's name in your class, and then go ahead, pick the term and the session. Of course, the date should be your current date that you are marking the attendance. Then go select afternoon or morning or both, and then save. This is the simple way to take student attendance. If you go back to your dashboard as a teacher, it is the list of the students in the class, and you want to see attendance report. You will see all the attendance of the students that have been taken in your class. It's counting for this term. So you can know the number of times a student has attended. It counts for both the present and the absent. So you can see, and by the right here, you can see the days and see when the student was present and when the student was absent. You can return back to the portal home with the button here as a teacher, and you can keep taking attendance or you log out. This is a simple way to take attendance using the Schooly portal. Thank you.